Welcome to this latest drop of the Generation Game, in which 3 people of different generations, one old bloke, namely myself, H, one middle-aged-ish bloke, namely Mr. Chris Quirk, Esquire, and in this case, a young woman, namely Rosie Kneale, get together to see just how different they are and how much they understand each other. In this latest episode, we talk about drinks, test each other out on a few words and objects from the different generations, and hear about the mysterious ick. Just what is it? Ick?
Never heard it from me. My life is 30 plus 30 degrees. I got a message from my girl on the screen and my ex-girl on the screen, and I don't know which is which, but I can tell you for free.
I do remember actually going out in the day. I didn't start drinking. I wasn't the sort of a clan who went out before I was 18 much, really. And I know a lot of people do, and no, we're not encouraging that, children. It's against the law. However, people did, clearly, and probably people still do, I dare say. The drink of choice when I was probably Rosie's age, for men, obviously, I can't speak so much for the girls, what used to be brown over. A brown over bitter.
Brown over,
yeah.
That's
so it was bitter.
Vile.
So you get a glass of bitter and then a bottle of Nuki Brown, or Guinness over, which was the same with a bottle of Guinness.
What
the concept? You poured it over. So you said, right, you'd say a pint glass, please, with a half of local bitter in your Oakles, your Cuthbert, or whatever, and a bottle of Guinness or a bottle of Nuki Brown, and then you poured A over B. And I think the concept at the time was that you'd get more bang for your buck, because you'd usually get more than a half a pint in your glass, and so you'd end up with sort of more than you paid for, as it were. I think that was the idea, because they'd just pull a half pint into a pint glass, and certainly then, I don't know how accurately everything was measured up, but you certainly sometimes seem to get like 3/4 of a glass or more of beer, and then your other bottle, but you'd only pay for a half. No one seems to drink it anymore.
No, I've not heard of that, but it sounds lovely. A nice
brown ale over a pint of bitter, poured over a pint of bitter, or a Guinness poured over a pint of bitter.
But what I can actually say here,
yeah,
if lads go out and they drink like porn star martinis or like sex on the beaches, it gives me the ick.
That was a phrase that I said to you about Howard. I only discovered it.
The ick.
Ick. That's something we don't know about.
I would
like the id. No, the ick. Is that I-C-K?
I-C-K, yeah.
The ick.
The ick.
Okay. Right, which is?
So it's something like a lad does that you just like, basically. It's like things they do.
Why?
I have very bad icks, and everyone at work knows me for like the really specific icks I have, and you do as well. But
I don't have many icks, do I?
No, like I read out my icks to you, remember?
I do, yeah. Once you'd explained it to me, I didn't quite get the gist of it at first.
So
it's like
some of it was really bizarre, like sort of, a man with a mug in his hand.
No, that is not one of them. So it's like, and it could be like if a lad went out and was drinking like porn star martinis with his friends.
Why is that though? So why does that give you the ick?
I don't know.
Is that
what are they meant to be drinking? Are they meant to be drinking
like a big manly bitter, yeah?
Pint of bitter.
No, it's
brown over.
It's not that. It's just like if they're going out and there's like a massive beer menu and there's like a cocktail menu which is like half the size. Why I go for a cocktail, which is more like a girly drink than beer. But I'm trying to think of what another one of my icks.
You like your girls in
There were some really strange ones, I remember. I just thought, how does that work? It was something like someone who holds the door open, or sort of, smiled when they walked in a room in the first 20 seconds.
Somebody that holds the door open.
It was something, some of them I just couldn't get my head around at all.
This one I've got.
Oh, right, here we go. Go on.
When the suitcase is like overflowing and they're sat on top of it trying to make it shut.
Does that happen a lot?
There's no answer to that, is
there? I feel the same way.
Or like walking downstairs on a bus.
Well, what a man. How else do you get downstairs? You've gone upstairs on a bus.
Jump out the window.
Jump out the window.
My friend said to me, well, do you expect them to just like fly down the stairs or something?
That's a good point, friend.
What is it in particular that you don't like about a man walking down the stairs on a bus?
It's not like just men, but it's just like, why can't they just drive? Like, why do they have to get on a bus? In general, like, bus is just like an ick. Like, imagine them stood there at a bus stop waiting for the bus to come, and it's raining and they don't have a coat.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, no one has a coat these days. Everyone goes out and they just wear a shirt and they don't even put a jacket on. I mean, although you're lucky you've got a car, but not everyone has it.
When I was driving to work the other day and I saw this guy stood at a bus stop and it was absolutely like chucking it down.
So you just drove past, did you, and waved at the beauty?
And he had,
Look at you.
No, she was being icked out by it.
and he had his hood up, and you know that.
See what it was raining.
You know that face you make when you get in like rain in your eye? He was doing that, and I went into work and I was like, no, I'm just seeing the worst thing ever.
Saddest thing, a man waiting for the bus in the rain. Oh, goodness.
Right, well, tell you what, yeah, we'll continue this at another time. Right, I know you've got a couple of questions there, so let's just see how well we do understand each other. Going back to some things which might have been common in our day a wee while back, and see if you know what they are, and then you can try us with a few things which are everyday occurrences of, common as muck for you, and see if we have a clue what you're talking about. So what's the first one in your list, Anna?
Okay, so yeah, we've got some good questions. I think the first one was, can you tell me what the Yellow Pages is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know it?
Yeah, Yellow Pages, they only started like a few years ago. It's that big yellow book you get in your house, isn't it, with all like business numbers and names on?
Ah, I'm very impressed. Maybe move on to the next question.
I'm good with that.
Well, I like it.
A rotary phone.
The phone that you have to like pull it, and it's around where the number is.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm too good.
Wow.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah. Well, these are all pointless questions now.
Go on then, try another.
Okay. Do you know what a Tamagotchi is?
Yeah, those little like devices you had when you were little with like little animals in with buttons on.
Yeah.
I used to have one.
Did you?
Like, yeah.
Oh, well.
Wow.
Oh, I miss that. I wonder
They were from like the early 90s, originally.
Still going in like 2000s, because I had one.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's right. Goodness. Okay, we'll try another one then.
Well, tell you what, while you're looking, you try one on us, what have you got, try one on us and see if we are up to date with current mod speak.
Who is Dave?
Dave?
Oh,
TV
the guy
channel.
down the pub, isn't he? I know Dave.
He's definitely a TV channel.
Nope. He's a rapper.
Dave.
A rapper?
Called Dave.
He's called
Just called Dave.
Well, he has got a proper name. I think that's his
DJ Dave.
name, but like he's very good.
Your last words, this is the last time. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die.
Is it the one that does Home Pussy?
No, that's Steve Black. Yeah, right.
Still, it's good to know they're cat lovers.
Well, it's the main thing, isn't it, really? It kind of makes you more drawn to their music.
Right.
So, okay, we'll go with, if I wanted to page somebody in the 80s, what would that mean?
Page someone. Is that going to a telephone box and ringing them?
No.
No.
It's sort of, yeah.
Yeah, hello.
You're on a billion miles.
Yeah.
Page.
Page somebody.
I don't have a clue.
So back in the 80s, you would have had most people had them like on their belt, like a pager, and then you could it's like texting, like before phones were really popular, and then people would page other people. I think doctors still have them now, don't they? They get paged or beeped.
Yeah, literally that thing. It just went beep, 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 and you had to go and report to wherever it was. Yeah.
It's
like
before mobile phones.
Yeah, I suppose it's cheap for mobile phones. What about Jason and Kylie?
Kylie Minogue.
Oh.
Page Jason.
And Jason Donovan. No? Ring any bells?
No.
Any idea what they did?
Sing.
All about Jason.
Yeah. Well, no.
Famous TV series they might have been in. Does that ring any bells or not?
Jeez. No.
So Neighbours? You ever remember Neighbours or not? Australian?
No.
Well, okay.
Well, don't worry. How about what would you do with a Rubik's Cube?
You have to get all like the colours together.
Not good one.
Is it like 9 on each one or 10?
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Yeah,
So it's click, 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 click.
Right, chuck us another question. Yours then.
What's a sneaky link?
Sneaky link.
Is that something that I do on the radio? Because we call them links in between songs. So, for instance, if I was playing a song and maybe the station boss was listening and he told me not to talk about something, and I did, I'd do a link about talking about something they didn't want me to talk about. So it'd be a sneaky link, maybe.
No. Is it a game?
Yeah, sneaky links, like cup links.
It's slang for something.
Well, it is, but you could say it is a game.
Oh.
But like
Game?
that's, yeah.
A sneaky link.
Where you just like play like head games with someone.
Head games.
But
Well, like Masterminders.
no, it's just someone that you meet up on the low.
On the what?
On the low.
What's that? What's
On the low.
on the low?
Like
Down the road or something, or
Promenade.
like secrets.
Oh,
But, like,
secret.
it's sneaky. Like you sneaky links, so like you're meeting up with them.
It's a covert relationship.
Not a relationship
Oh.
of sorts, but it's like you both play like head games with each other because like sometimes you don't tell each other how you feel, and like it just ends up being like a sneaky link.
So it is like a sort of secret, So would this be? I mean, is this a physical thing, or is this just something you just be having a sort of I don't know, texting someone or a
Physical.
It's a physical thing. So you're actually getting together. So you're actually talking about actually getting it on, as we used to say back in the day,
Yes.
in a sneaky fashion,
Yeah.
without anyone knowing.
So it's got nothing to do with like phones or anything. The sneaky links are in person.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they start because you start talking to them like over the phone, like on Snapchat or something. Or,
Is that how you meet
or
them?
Tinder. You can meet them on Tinder.
Meet them on Tinder.
And then you like meet up, and then yeah.
The mind boggles.
Wow.
Well, I didn't know that one. Right? You got any others?
What's westing me out?
What's sorry?
What?
Westing me out.
Westing you out.
Westing, is that like
Or like a West Head or something.
Someone from Peel.
No.
would that
So like.
Could Christy be a West Head or?
So if like there's something that's like an optical illusion, you'd be like, oh, that's westing my head out. Or like someone is like west, like they're crazy.
they're mad?
Like Morris is west.
Is that
Morris like that?
Morris.
No, not Morris. Not Morris who does a little light music.
Like when, like,
psychedelic music?
like when Morris has his mad hurtling hours, he goes west.
He goes west. Right. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Or if you've had a few too many
Yeah.
and like you shut your eyes and you go west, you're like, oh, I'm going west.
Oh, so it can be used in a nice way as well as a crazy way. So, I went west today.
No.
Oh,
no,
I went west yesterday.
No, like, so you've had a few too many and like you start in the club and you're just like that and you're, oh, I'm going west. Well, not in...
I went west because of all the money I'm spending.
You could be in the club after your sneaky link.
Well, this is it. With no money left.
I'm liking the going west one though.
Yeah.
It's not...
I like it.
That's not too bad. The others, I'm struggling with some of the other ones, but I'm going. What was it again? Going west.
Yeah, no, it was something else, wasn't it?
You're westing me out.
Westing me out.
man. You're
Yeah,
westing
it does
me
sound like that, like the Happy Mondays with the a remix of that.
Well, that's not bad. Well, I'm liking some of those. Well, look, I think we'll call it. What I would say is we'll call it a day there. How do you say you finish in mod speak? We're finished. We're done? No, I don't know. I'd say we're done or call it a day.
Yeah.
Or,
I'd probably agree with
I
that
don't
one.
even think there is something
Oh.
for...
well,
Ending it. What would you? Is there any like new terms for ending a relationship?
Well, actually, there is a few. There's ghosting, which is like you basically just cut contact and say nothing.
ghosting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't say that because this is not the same context.
Right.
Oh,
All right. So we can't say we're ghosting out now then.
Cut it off.
All right.
because we all have to pretend to be here while leaving at the same time.
That's it. Right. I'm going to cut it off.
Put it
If
off.
I'm being honest.